Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to take you through exactly how to make $1,000 a day as an online coach. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Charlie Johnson. I run one of the biggest fitness businesses in the world called Charlie Johnson Fitness, and also 7-figure scaling systems, which helps fitness trainers blow up their business to create more income and create more impact, which is how we've got a couple of 2 Common Club awards on the wall behind me, and now how I live in Dubai, coming from not so sunny Surrey. Now to get into things. So first, if you want to make $1,000 a day as an online coach, most people think that's impossible. It's crazy. The reality is, I know people who are making $1 million a month with a webinar that takes them 4 hours a week to run. The reality is this: you don't know what you don't know. Think about that again. You don't know what you don't know. You don't even know about the things that you don't know about. Now, for you to get to $1,000 a day as an online coach isn't that hard. I'm going to break this down for you step by step in this video, the key core components that you need to do, and the main 3 points that are going to help you do that. So make sure you've got a pen and paper handy. Now, firstly, let's look at really basic maths. Business is all maths-based and data-based. And before you get too concerned, I was terrible at maths at school. You don't have to be a genius to be able to do this. It's very basic. Now, let's look if you were going to charge cheaper prices. Let's say you're a beginner. Let's say you lack confidence. Not an ideal scenario in terms of trying to make more money, but let's say you're going to try and make $997 a day. $1,000 sale a day. How do we do that? Some very basic maths we look at is try and book 3 calls, 2 shop, you close 1. That basically means your shop rate and then your closing rate is around 50%. So the reality is you need to understand this is really basic math to break down. And you might be wondering, well, Charlie, how do I get the 3 calls to book in? Where do I get these people from? You have every fucking tool at your disposal with the iPhone. Now, some of the best platforms when it comes to growing your fitness business and getting leads, Instagram is going to be the OG that most people are going to go to straight away. Do I recommend you should do that? 100% yes. And if you're not already, go follow me at Charlie Johnson Fitness. Number 2 would be LinkedIn. This is where there is literally like the blue ocean of where you can sign up clients. You have high paying jobs who will not pay you $1,000 for a fitness program. They will pay you $5,000 for a fitness program, which is why at the start of this video, I said to you, ideally what you want to do is you want to solve rich person problems to charge rich person prices. So we want to charge more, not charge less. And the fastest way to get, say, on average, $30,000 a month, $1,000 a day, is to charge higher prices. It's easier to get 10 people to sign up at $3,000 than get 30 people to sign up at $1,000. So this is a really basic framework to think about, and you need to break in your brain. And understand this. The reason you can't charge higher prices is you. You won't ask for higher prices. So you have to understand, you have to ask for higher prices for people to pay them to you. So this is really basic laws of how business works. Now, in terms of other platforms, we spoke about Instagram, we spoke about LinkedIn. Should you do YouTube? I'm on a YouTube video right now. Out the gate, no. This is a long compound effect. I don't give a shit if it takes me 10 years to get this YouTube channel to work. I'm still making videos because I actually enjoy this and I love teaching. And if you like the content, drop a comment below and make sure you subscribe. The other platforms I'd recommend, you've got TikTok, a lot of people talk about. Snapchat is another one that's hot coming up. TikTok, in my opinion, is a waste of time unless you want to try and sell to 15-year-old girls who like swiping like cat videos. I like cat videos too, there's nothing wrong with that. But you're not going to make money from it. Snapchat, I know a few people are doing very well with it, and that's a bit for blue ocean, so that could be something to explore. But my advice would be you go deep on 2 platforms. The 2 platforms I would generally recommend would be Instagram and LinkedIn. And if you've got a female niche you tend to work towards, then Facebook can also work well. If you work predominantly with men, and say, for example, men who are 35 to 50, Facebook is going to be unlikely you're going to find the type of avatar you want. I see people who are trying to find successful dads as clients or entrepreneurs on Facebook. They're not on Facebook. That tends to be a women's platform. Now, one of the secrets of how you get actual consistent lead flow into a business is basically what's called our optimal selling system. Now, what the fuck is the optimal selling system? Essentially, that is a paid ad system that is profitable, consistent, reliable. And it essentially becomes this, a cash machine. You put $1 in, you get $3 back. So then what do? We put $3 in and we get $9 back. And then the rodeo continues and we keep just putting more in and more in and more in. So the basic platform I would recommend in terms of using paid traffic, we run LinkedIn ads, but it's an absolute disaster unless you know really what you're doing. It's a very high cost per lead. Unless you have a very advanced business like us, don't go anywhere near it. People will sell you the pipe dream on it, and it is a pipe dream. The best platform for paid advertising in fitness is Instagram and Facebook, predominantly messenger ads. So we run messenger ads to the inbox, and then I'll break it down in terms of how we talked about maths earlier, right? So we spent $3,000 on ads. Let's say we got 300 leads and it cost us $10 per message per lead. That would be very high, so it's unrealistic, but let's play with those numbers. So let's say we got 300 messages. The reality is, out of 300 people, could I get at least 50 of those people to book a call? Yeah. Out of 50 people, can I sell one of them a $3,000 program? If 50 people book a call, half sharp as 25, can I close 1 in 25 at $3,000? Yes. Therefore, law of maths, it is physically fucking impossible. This ad will not work. And that's giving you a $10 message lead cost. So the reality is, you have to understand that at some point, basic math stacks up. And you need to understand that as long as you are good at sales and you can sell higher prices, that's still going to work. Now, even if you said, okay, I'm scared to sell a $3,000 program, I haven't got the cojones to, I understand. That was me. First time I sold someone on a £500 program for 8 weeks, I was sitting in Starbucks in Kingston. It's outside London, if anyone doesn't know. And I was literally shaking and shit myself afterwards. I couldn't believe someone had paid £500 for that. And the reality is, you don't know what you don't know, like I said earlier. So for you to actually start building the business, if you want to start at 997 and then start taking the prices up, but by law of maths, the higher the prices you charge, the easier it will get and the easier it will convert in terms of ads. So the type of ads I'd recommend you use would be like SMS posts. I'm looking for 5 men in Dubai, 5 wealthy men in Dubai who want to get in the best shape of their life. They want to have, they've got $1 million lifestyle, but a 2 cents body, blah, 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 blah. That's a good line. Something along those lines. That we would use as a post we would push out, would drive inbound traffic. The second type of ad we would use is it's like a boosted reel. So I'd make a reel which is like the secret to why you're not losing body fat, you didn't probably understand. And it's actually not your calories, it's your hormone levels. Your testosterone is too low, blah, 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 blah. Here's a free link to our testosterone optimization guide. Comment below test boost and I'll send you over a free link to the guide. Now, what we do is we'll get that reel, we'll push that out on ad traffic. We will then get a system called ManyChat to reply to the comments. So it replies saying, thank you, just dropped your DM. It will then send the DM to the prospect, give them the free thing and start the conversation. Now, that's the base term. This is what we teach in our 4C method, and you can get access to that for completely free below the video. And how this basically works is we want to create conversations, to create calls, to create clients. And the first part of that is the content. So content to conversations to calls to clients. Very, very easy framework to understand. And this is really how you blow up your business consistently and reliably, because you then have a conveyor belt of leads coming in, which is what paid traffic can do. I have posted these 7,000 times on Instagram. I know how to make organic content. I've done my dues. The reality is, people won't tell you this, but organic content is a job. It's not a system. Paid ads is a system. $1 in, $3 back. So we get that conveyor belt going. Now, one more advanced technique you do on this is we also take people's phone numbers and email addresses. So we run them into an email automation, which again tries to warm them up to book a call. Secondly, we take their phone number and we put them into a system called close.io, and we will call them up to be like, hey, Charlie, saw you opted in for our testosterone optimization guide. What's your goal? Is it to build muscle or burn body fat? Very, very simple. Here's something that no one in the entire industry has yet that we have just released. And we actually had our first sales of it, proof of concept, 2 days ago. And this is an automated AI chatbot that responds to all the messages. So this is a tool we've built and put into one of our Instagram accounts for fitness. Well, we can blast ad traffic in and it will reply to conversations, book people for a call. This is better than our call setters, and it can handle 100 conversations at a go. And this is when you have the opportunity to scale and things are about to go absolute nuclear. And this is why I'm so excited for what's about to happen in the marketing industry, because some of the biggest problems that we have in terms of growing businesses are being moved off the table. And we've built one of those solutions. By the time this video has come out, this should be available that we can then give to anyone else who wants access to it. So if you just message me AI chatbot, I can send you some details. We're having to limit how many people we give this to at one go because so we can onboard them. But this is going to be something that's absolutely insane. Now, lastly, if we look at a couple of other things here. So we've got leads coming in, we've got messages getting booked into calls. Now what do you need? You need to get good at sales. Now, the quickest way you can get good at sales is this. Your closing rate is determined by sales skills times conviction. It takes a while to get more skills. You can get more convicted in the way you believe in your program, the way you talk to your prospect straight away. So this is something you need to do immediately. If your prospect can tell you're not certain in terms of how good you are in terms of what you're doing, they're going to feel that. And you want conviction when you talk to them. So this is the quickest way for you to get more sales and get better at what you do, is have a higher level of conviction and 1,000% certainty. Anyone who talks to me about 7-figure scaling systems, I will tell you with a fucking 1,000%, I'll jump off the balcony, that this is the best thing in the world for you to become the best online coach you can be and scale your business. There is no one, I repeat, no one on this planet who can help you better than us. And I say that with 1,000% certainty because I've done the thing you want to do, which no one else has. And that's a reality in terms of when you have that conviction of what you do, it's not sale because you know you have the ability to change someone's life, like I have the ability to change your life in terms of building your business. Now, to summarize, the simplicity in you making $1,000 a day is this. You book sales call, you close sales call. You build the system that's book sales calls reliably on autopilot, and then you get really good at closing them. What happens? You don't make $1,000 a day, you make $3,000 a day. You make $5,000 a day. And that is the opportunity you have for you right in front of you on a plate right now. And this is your opportunity to change your family tree forever. You can be the one person who creates financial freedom, not just for you, but for your future children and your children's future children. And this is what I want to invite you to understand. You can achieve anything you want if you believe and you have the right process to do that. If this video hit home, you took a lot of value, smash the like button, subscribe, comment below any questions on any of the processes in this video. We'll give you in-depth reply. And if you want help to get to the next level in terms of building out your business, we'll do a free business audit with you and map out a blueprint to see if we can help you. Information for that is below this video as well. And we'll see you in the next episode very soon.